Hi guys, it's me Cuckoo and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be filming a really quick video just sharing a few quick tips as to how you can grow your brand or business on Instagram. So let's jump into it. For you to track and measure your insights. This is something that a lot of people fail to do, and if I'm honest, sometimes it can be really easy for me to forget that I have insights and analytics. I have data in my hands that I can be using to check what is working and what is not working on my page. So you want to be checking that. In your analytics, you will have data regarding your audience, regarding your page, and regarding your pieces of content that you're putting out. You'll be able to see what time works best for your audience. You'll be able to see the type of content that they're engaging the most with, so that you can push that content out more than others. My next tip is to share testimonials and reviews on your Instagram page. If you have customers that are loving what you're doing, whether you're a service provider or whether you sell products, you absolutely want to be sharing and raving about this on your Instagram page. There are so many different cute and cool ways to do this, but you definitely want to be sharing with the world the positive reviews. You want to be sharing the positive testimonials about your business, about your brand, about your products, and about your service, because this is what's going to entice other people to part with their money to interact with your business. My next tip is to share your expertise. I cannot stress enough how important this is. Does not matter what you do, what niche you're in, whether you're a service provider or a brand. If you are a part of a niche or a specialized area and you have expertise, you want to be sharing this. You want people to know that you're an expert in the area that you're selling. You want people to know that you're an expert in understanding your products, how they work, the benefits for them, and the whole industry in and of itself, not just your products, but for example, skincare. If your product is a skincare product, you don't want to just be sharing information about the skincare products, but you also want to be sharing information about skincare in general. I'm sure that there are some general tips that can be shared that will actually benefit the customer if they use it hand in hand with your products. So you want to do that. Share your expertise, share your knowledge. You have it for a reason, and people need to hear it. It will help them to give you authority in their mind, so that when they're thinking to buy a particular item or particular product, or maybe they're thinking to use a particular service, they're going to think of you because you're an expert. You know what you're talking about. My next tip, which is quite in line with that, is that you want to add value. You want to add value in any way, shape, or form that is physically possible for you as a brand, that doesn't overextend you and lose you money. Of course, we don't want to be doing that, but add value. Again, that can be done through sharing your expertise, sharing tips, sharing knowledge, sharing information, anything that again helps the viewer, helps your audience to give you to place you in a place of authority, to place you as a reputable voice speaking into their life, speaking into their situation, which of course will be aligned to your product or the service that you're trying to sell. My next tip is to engage with comments and respond to DM. This is social media. Instagram is a social media platform, so you want to be social with your audience. You want to be social in the DMs, you want to be social in the comments, you want to respond to comments that people are leaving on your posts, engage with people, build relationships with people, and you want to respond to DMs. Don't be the kind of person that has DMs that they don't get back to. Honestly, it doesn't leave a good taste in people's mouth. They will just think that this brand is unresponsive, this brand does not care about my query, this brand does not care about me, so why should I give them my money? Make sure that you're engaging and responding to your audience wherever they're coming to you, in the DMs, in the comment sections, wherever. Just make sure that you respond and respond in an adequate time. My next tip is to be consistent. Consistency is key. Honestly, it's easy to fall out of sync when it comes to posting, or to even be overwhelmed by it, but we have spoken about this so many times on this channel. Get yourself a scheduling tool. Plan your content in advance and allow your content to just go out every day as it needs to, without you having to interfere or actively get involved. But it's so important for you to be consistent. You want people to know that you are alive, that your business is still functioning. You know, there are a lot of brands that are out there, and like, you would have thought that they've closed down because they have an Instagram page but they've not posted since 2018. What is that all about? You want to be continuously posting. Consistency is key, and this is what will help people to actually decide to follow you. They'll see that, wow, these guys actually have beautiful content, these guys are adding value, they've got tips that really do help me, let me follow them. My last tip is to pick your influencers very, very carefully. You want to make sure that anyone that you're working with, whether a macro influencer or a micro influencer, is aligned to your niche. You want them to be aligned to your target audience. Listen guys, if you're paying people to help you promote your business, you want to see some sort of return on investment. Now, if these people are not part of your target audience, it's going to be very difficult for you to get a positive return on investment, because they're basically sharing your service or your products with a load of people that aren't necessarily interested in you or what you're doing. So make sure that you do your due diligence when working with influencers or content creators. Make sure you find out their data, their analytics, find out, you know, how engaged their content is, find out the age range, the demographic of people who are engaged with their content. You just want to be well informed in who their audience is, so that you can make sure that you're working with the right people, so that you can get your products or your services in front of the right people. And that's it guys, that was just 7 quick ways that you can grow your IG following. You know, when it comes to Instagram, don't get me wrong, there are so many quick things that you can do that will probably get you followers that are not gonna turn into money. That's what we want at the end of the day. We want to make money from our social media. We want to make money from our marketing activities. So please do give these a go. Let me know how you find them, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.